Kerman here. We see the captains out there for the Whalers. Number 4, Dylan Perry. Number 58, Cooper Voigt. We don't have a roster for Old Colony yet. We're trying to get a hold of one. John Stanton has gone to find a roster. So we're here as the getting ready for the coin toss. Andrew Trott Kilowatt on the camera. Jules Emery Pellrine will be joining us to read the ads. And as soon as we find out who won the toss, we'll hand it over to Jules. Looks like Nantucket has won the toss and they have deferred. So Nantucket will be receiving here in a few moments. And as we get ready for the kickoff, we'll hand it over to Jules. How you doing tonight, Jules?
Doing great. Thanks, Dick. Big thank you here from all our sponsors. Axe Screen and Window Repair, At a Glance Window Treatments, The Box, Brock Insurance, Congdon Coleman Insurance, David Goodman Tile, Don Allen Ford, Fairgrounds Restaurant, Ferry Friends of Nantucket, Harbor Fuel Oil Corporation, Humphreys Electric, Inquirer and Mirror, Island Carpets, Island Lumber, Island Pharmacy, Island Variety, Joe Rapacki CPA, Cam Appliance, Killen Real Estate, Lindsay Inc., Matticat Marine, Martin Burke Painting, Nantucket Airlines, Nantucket Booster Club, the Nantucket Civic League, Nantucket Electric, Nantucket Insurance, Rick's Paint and Maintenance, Santos Rubbish Removal, The Sea Grill, and Sign Here. Remember, you can join sponsors on Geno 99 by calling 825-8817. Price as low as $15 per week, and you can feel good knowing you're helping to bring Whalers sports to TV, online, and now streaming live from Geno 99. That's 508-825-8817.
Thank you, Jules. And now we're getting ready for the playing of the national anthem.
Ladies and gentlemen, please stand and remove your caps for tonight's singing of the national anthem by Nantucket's own Tanisha Baptiste.
Tanisha Baptiste singing the national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hail at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we'd watch were so gallantly streamed, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Good job there by Tanisha. She was involved in the old Junior Miss program, Young Women's Distinguished Awards, they call it now. And our congratulations to Leah Newman, who won that contest last week. And John is back. Did you find anything, John?
I did. We're all set. We got the...
Did you get me a roster or just yourself?
Rosters. Just me. So you can make up names like you always do. No, here's yours.
Do you have one for the visitors?
No. Oh, I don't know. I haven't looked at it yet.
No, we don't have any more than we had before. So Old Colony did not supply us with rosters here. Getting ready for the kickoff. Kickoff, as usual, brought to us by...
Don Allen Ford, come on by for a full selection of brand new Ford and Mercury vehicles, as well as a wide selection of certified pre-owned vehicles of all makes and models. And don't forget, now offering 24-hour towing and roadside assist at 228-0134, Don Allen Ford.
All right, Old Colony will start on 32 after that kickoff, and it's a nice night for classic fall night for football today, Dick.
Good night. Yeah, both teams coming in here a little bit down. Old Colony 2-6, Nantucket 3-6. Old Colony 0-4 in the league. Nantucket 1-3. So the winner of this stays out of the bottom. The loser of this technically finishes up last place in the league, and not something that we thought Nantucket would be at this time of the year.
No, Old Colony and shotgun. Ball goes to the deep back. And a big tackle there by number 54 on the Whalers, John Holgate. Came in from stepped up nicely from his linebacker spot and filled that hole and made a nice tackle.
Yeah, Holgate's been playing good ball all year long, and nice stick there on the opening play here. Old Colony be working a 2nd and 9.
All right, Old Colony comes out with receivers split on both sides. Shotgun formation. Again, ball goes to that same fullback, and again he gets nowhere. Again, it's Holgate in it, along with Correa. Correa from his defensive end spot strung it out, made the running back come up, and both him and Holgate on a tackle.
Terrell ate him up on that one. The Old Colony has one of my favorite nicknames, the Cougars. Only there seems to be so many Cougars
Only 14
around.
teams in this league is named Cougars.
But Ian Dooley, a Nantucket graduate, announces high school football down in Florida on Sarasota Talk Radio, and I tuned it in last night because his grandmother has been bugging me to listen to him, and he sounded real good. Ian worked with us for a little bit, and the team that was playing last night, I think it was Brandon. You know what their nickname was? The Cougars.
The Screaming Indians.
No, they were the Cougars.
The Eagles.
I got the biggest chuckle out of that. You know, here I am listening to a game from Florida
with the Cougars.
With the Cougars, they're everywhere. All right, so it's going to be 4th down. This punt coming up, brought to us by
Albert G. Brock Insurance Company, wishing each and every student the very best year. Brock Insurance is here to provide you with all of your insurance needs. Call 228-0104.
Well, as we stand here, John, our good friend Vito Capizzo is probably sweating bullets because when I left the house, Texas A&M was leading Alabama in the first quarter, 20-0.
Alabama looks too good a team to let that happen this year. Whoa, ball stumbles around. Wales having a tough time just falling on it.
Yeah, they're going to lose. They're going to lose
it,
15 yards too. There was a definite block in the back there, so it's going to push them back further.
That was a short kick, bounced around, and a lot of Cougars ready to pounce. But Gray gets the ball.
Cougars ready to pounce. You've been studying up on this, John.
I was reading
you using these big words that sometimes I don't understand.
The Dick Herman Book of Football cliches. I got my autographed copy.
Once the words have more than 5 letters in it, I get confused. So don't just stay with pounce. Don't go any.
When the numbers have more than 2 digits, right?
Don't go any higher than pounce or something.
Sets him back to the 19-yard line.
So the Whales will start this drive at the 19, but as I say, I don't think Nantucket's going to have too difficulty of a time with the Cougars tonight. Let's see how they do in their first possession here.
All right, Valentino Coleman is the lone running back. Brian to pass in shotgun. Receivers split wide on both sides. The Whales take their first snap of the night. The pass finds a hole up the middle. He tries to go through it, but not fast enough as it gets blocked up. He gets tackled at the line of scrimmage, and then there's a flag on top of that.
That could be a late hit because the pass was on the ground and somebody came in and gave him the shoulder, and that's not what you want to do. That's a big 15-yarder. It's crazy because he's already on the ground. Why give him the shoulder when he's laying there? So that as the penalty's being marked off.
Island Pharmacy, conveniently located at 122 Pleasant Street, right across from Stop and Shop. Give a call 228-6400 or visit islandrx.com. Island Pharmacy.
So the Whalers got a first down out of that.
Ball goes to the outside to Gray. He gets a nice block up front. He gets another block by Valentino Coleman. Makes a nice move. Finally brought down at the 30. He got 2 really good blocks, one at the line of scrimmage and one by Coleman as he started to motor up the field. And it is going to be Whaler ball inside Cougar territory.
Yeah, Hunter Gray's a good open field runner there. You can see him looking around for his blocks, looking around where he can go, and he kept going straight ahead. I like that on runner. I'm not a fan of the side to side. I like the straight ahead runners. And all of a sudden with that 47-yard pickup, I think Nantucket's going to be working 1st and 10 from the 20.
Pass complete to Terrell Correa.
Wing pass to Torrea, but He was as big as he is. He was tackled around the waist right when he caught the ball.
Yeah, that was a late developing play. You got to get that out there a little bit quicker because Terrell was standing there. The quarterback's looking at him, finally floats it out to him.
Two defensive backs were able to, and you don't think that everybody's looking at the tallest guy in the field for that little flat pattern. All right, we'll see if the Whales go back to running. They have a pretty easy time running. Goes back into Gray. He slips.
That's O'Connell.
Dylan O'Connell, yeah.
Terrell did pick up 7 on that, though. I was surprised. But now Dylan loses a couple of the backs. Going to bring up 3rd and about 5.
Whalers going with a no-huddle offense.
They have it
kind
marked.
of slow motion no-huddle offense. Stepping back, looking for the big guy, get in the end zone. Oh,
incomplete.
Almost overthrown. He still got a hand on it, just couldn't pull it in.
Yeah, Terrell stretched out as far as he could on that, just couldn't get his hand on it. And it's going to bring up 3rd down here. This is a 3rd game in the field here today, John. The boys club played 11:30, undefeated. They beat Westwood. I think it was Westwood. They who were undefeated, 14-8. The JVs, the last I saw of that, they were ahead of, I think it was Pope John, 34-8. So.
4th down! 4th down!
This should be 4th down. I agree with them over there. They lost it down somewhere, and now they're going to fix it.
2 pass plays in a run.
When Terrell caught that pass for the 7 yards, it should have been 2nd and 3, but they left it up there 1st and 3. And then I was confused that maybe I lost it down, but the gentleman over to our left is right. It should be 4th down here. Let's see if the officials figure it out.
Dick, you're a little too readily to admit that you're confused these days.
So it is 4th and 5. But I've seen many football games where teams do get a 5th down. And
Another handoff to a man in motion. Cuts it up. Gray looking for a spot. Going to have the 1st down anyways. Gets it down to the 2-yard line. Nice little run by Gray, who I thought was going to break it there. And it is going to be 1st and goal Whalers.
Yeah, O'Connell had a lot of chance to tackle him and stop Nantucket's drive. They just couldn't get a handle on him. And Gray is running real strong here tonight early.
And again, some nice blocking on that left-hand side. Ball goes to the big running back, Coleman, and he gets in the end zone.
So Coleman brings it in from 5 yards out.
Island Variety at 5 Freedom Square. Variety isn't just the spice of life, it's magazines and newspapers, paperbacks, gifts for all ages, party favors, photo development, and frames. Island Variety at 228-6883 or visit islandvariety.com.
The pass going to do the kicking.
Kick is out.
Right to the middle.
And good. With 5:46 left in the first quarter.
So 7-0 here.
Old Colony Cougars 0.
Our kudos go out to the teams in the tournament. Field hockey lost their 1st round game. The girls soccer won their 1st and lost their 2nd. But the boys soccer has won 3 in the tournament, and they're going to be playing in the finals tomorrow, going against Auburn Sherburne. They beat Seekonk yesterday 3-1. So
terrific Soccer Pro. Soccer Pro has been great for about 5 years, and it continues to get better every year, it seems to me.
I think this is the 2nd time, if I'm not mistaken. I know it's at least the 2nd, maybe the 3rd, that the boys have reached the Division III South Finals. And let's hope they can get over the hump tomorrow and beat Dover Sherburne. Dover Sherburne, a tough team. They're only seeding in number 11, but they're a bigger school. They play in a bigger league. They knocked off a 22 seed, a 6 seed, a 10 seed, and a 3 seed. Nantucket got here by knocking off a 16 seed, an 8 seed, and a 12 seed.
Well, that's the beauty of soccer. Unlike football, where you need big. You don't really need that in soccer. You need skill.
So Nantucket kicking off here for the 2nd time.
Nice kick by the pass to about the 10-yard line.
Brought out.
Ball's going to get up to about the 30.
By Zach Von Campen.
Zach Von Campen out on the tackle. The Wales were able to surround that kick return pretty easily. Nice job on the special teams there.
So O'Connell to be taken over here, and they're doing a little bit of hurry-up offense and a spread offense, John. Trying to get right up to the line of scrimmage. People spread out both sides of the field.
Wheeler's going with 3 down linemen.
Fumble snap.
And big
Sacked for a loss by Terrell.
Big Terrell career in on that one. And,
Yeah.
Quarterback, bad snap. Quarterback lost a little bit.
He was lucky to get the ball up. He's also lucky to save his head as Terrell Correa was flying in there. Loss of 8 yards, 2nd and 18. Oh, nobody blocks Dylan Perry. Dylan makes a great tackle there. Fights off the man that was attempting to block him. You wonder how many JVs are dressed over there today because they had a game here today. And,
Well, this is going to be one of those games. I don't see many people just on the sidelines,
yeah,
but this is going to be one of those games.
where you're going to go deep into your bench because I think this is a classic mismatch. Nantucket, even though they're coming into this game 3-6, lost last week on the road by 6. They had the ball on the 9-yard line when the game ended. They lost the 2 previous weeks here at home to one to Upper Cape, who's undefeated in the league. Both games by 3 points. Both games ended with Nantucket having the ball, chance to either tie it with a field goal or win it with a touchdown, and just time ran out. You know, I said to Coach Manchester, too bad the games are 40 minutes long and you play 38. And he said I'd rather them go to 42 because we're always moving the ball at the end. We just don't have enough time to run one more play. So 3 and out. Punt coming up here for Old Colony.
Nantucket Airlines at 1-800-635-8787. We're all about this island. Stop by Nantucket Memorial Airport or visit nantucketairlines.com.
You pass and Gray back deep.
Nantucket had trouble with the punt last time, John.
Nice snap. Nice punt. It's going to be bounced out to 50, and it's going to go to about the 46. Takes a Cougar bounce. It's going to be whale the ball at the 45-yard line. And we'll see. Last possession, they had an easy time of just walking down the field and sticking it in the end zone.
Yeah, they really had no answer for Hunter Gray. He had two big runs on that, getting up the field about 40, I think it was 47 yards, and then on a 3rd and long inside the 15, he brought it down for the first down.
The pass keeps himself, and he gets dropped in the backfield. Loss of about 4. Nice play. Number 58 came in from his linebacker spot on this side.
Yeah, they read that play nice. No blocking on 58. He just ate up the pass. And as you say, big loss here on first down, 2nd and 14. Again, Nantucket checking, coach and quarterback checking for which play they want.
Little swing pass to O'Connor. Interesting play. By the time he caught that ball, there was 2 defenders over there to drop him for. I don't think he even got back to the line of scrimmage.
Some of the teams, and I think O'Connor's also picked it up, realizes that the pass is listening to what Coach Manchester's calling, and you see them making a lot of noise, making it a little bit harder to get that play called in.
All right, the pass looking to throw again. He's got the big guy on the sideline, overthrows him. Just overthrew that one.
So
and I think with a 6'8" tight end, sometimes you can afford to throw it in a position you might not throw it. Just let him reach up and get it.
Yeah.
He let him a little bit and a little bit too long.
You run a little curl, a little hook right in the middle of the field.
Slant over the middle.
Put it up high.
Yeah.
Put it up high where he can get his hands on it. But we thought Nantucket was going to motor up the field, John. Boy,
we did.
We wrong here. 4th and 12, and they got a punt.
He's going to take a whale of bounce over to 30. Keeps going. Takes a nice whale of bounce over to 20 to the 17. Forwards down. That was a nice. Sometimes it's better to kick the ball like a low golf drive than it is to put it up in the air.
Get it rolling down the field. So with 2:59 to go here in the first period, O'Connor will take over on the punt.
Cowboys Meat Market at 7 Bayberry Court, offering all fresh, all natural meats ground fresh every day, gourmet takeout, beer and wine, and of course Thanksgiving turkeys and prepared sides. Visit cowboysmeatmarket.com for their full Thanksgiving menu offerings. 7 Bayberry Court, 228-8766.
All right, Nantucket back on D. Got pretty good field position for defense here. Little slant around the side. Nice read and tackle by number 54, Jonathan Holgate. That's a second nice tackle by Holgate today.
Yeah, John's doing a good job roaming in the middle of the field there. Comes all the way across to his left. I thought the ball carrier was going to pick up a lot more than he did. He only picks up 2 out of it, maybe 3, so it's going to be second. We'll call it 7.
Holgate saw that play develop and followed it all the way over, got there and filled the hole right when the running back tried to cut it up. Little reverse, a little bit of running room over to that side of the field. Again, Holgate gets on him, and we'll see who else. I think it was Carell Torria.
John Holgate in on that stuff.
It looked like he was going to turn the corner on Terrell, but then the O'Connor and Holgate got there and slowed him down, and Terrell did get in on that tackle there. Again, it's hard to run east-west that long. Both teams, especially in Nantucket, can spread them out and bring them down.
Unless you have some huge speed, or you have a good blocking, end who can hook the defensive end in, it's tough to do. Again,
Ball's loose.
ball loose, and it's going to be a. That's a tough one.
That's a reverse.
Trick play.
No, that was a reverse. He gave it to the running back going left, right, and then he was running back giving it back to the other one coming back right, left. As you say, O'Connor very fortunate to fall on that, and at least they got a chance to punt the ball out near midfield. Nantucket's going to get excellent field position out of this. But the clock is running, and it's going to be a pretty quick first period when you think about it. A couple incomplete passes, no timeouts. Nantucket with the only touchdown so far. They'll get another crack at it here, under a minute in this first hit.
Kick is high, but not deep. And it's going to be dropped, going to be right at just over the 40, not at midfield, so the Whalers are going to start on the Cougar side of the field there.
So there'll be 44 seconds to go here in the first period. Nantucket up 7-0.
Matticat Marine, the island's only full-service marina with over 40 years of service. Call 228-1163 or stop by 20 North Cambridge Street. Also visit matticatmarine.com.
Okay, the pass ready for the snap.
The pass rolling out, rolls out a little deep. Now he's looking to throw. Overthrows again. The pass has a good strong arm, but he's been overthrowing all his receivers.
Yeah, he was lucky to avoid that sack back there. Somebody came right through and couldn't make the tackle. But as you say, Patrick DePass is Brian DePass is very, very long on his throws here today.
Again, ball goes to the motion man, looks to turn it up. O'Connor gets a nice hole. Still on his feet, first down into about the 26-yard line. Pretty little run there, Dick.
Nice run by O'Connor. He takes the corner and turns it upfield. Good block at the corner there by the Whalers. And that's what you said, John. The only way you're going to make that corner is to get the good block, and the Whalers did it that time.
Whalers squeezing a lot of plays out of this quarter.
44 seconds, right.
Again, one man in motion. Again, ball goes to looking around. Lewis looking to get to the outside. Doesn't quite do it, but he gets another first down at about the 15-yard line.
That's Keith Lewis, a name that we haven't called too much this year. I remember the first game of the year, he had a couple of strong runs, and then all of a sudden became a forgotten man. Sometimes players get dinged up and don't get the calls. This could be the last play of the quarter, provided Nantucket gets the play called. If they don't get the play called, the quarter's going to end. And he just gets it off at 1 second on the clock.
Little draw up the middle.
Handoff to Hunter
Gray staying on his feet, but he's brought down after a gain of a couple.
As the quarter expires.
Ball up to about the 10-yard line, and we're going to change ends of the field now, Dick, for the second quarter.
So Nantucket will hold a 7-0 lead as both teams head over to the sideline to talk to their coaching staffs.
The Sea Grill at 45 Sparks Avenue, where all the locals go for great fish and excellent seafood. Give a call at 325-5700 or visit theseagrill.com. Killen Real Estate at 10 Easy Street. Broker Robert Young is waiting to help you with all your real estate needs. Call 228-0976 or email ryoung@killenrealestate.com.
The announcing booth over there is reading a lot of the fine sponsors who are helped sponsor this game. If you're noticing the pink socks at the Nantucket Wheels away, some of the pink markings on the field, this is, make sure I say it right, breast awareness game. Breast cancer awareness. Breast cancer awareness.
How many times did we practice that before we went on the air?
At least 52 times.
Oh.
That's why I asked you to say it. But you said, no, you have to say it.
No, I didn't want to fall down
Breast
that trap,
cancer
but better
awareness
that you do
game,
it.
and a lot of the money the Booster Club is raising in this game will go to the Marla Sealy Lamb Fund.
I noticed they're selling books. Is that the Nantucket Vineyard book from the guy at the Globe Road?
The Island Cup book. Jim Sullivan's up there selling books. He's donating 20% of his proceeds
to
the fund.
A great cause. Help get people, help defer the cost to people who are going off island, among other things. All right, Wales are going to put this in the end zone. Handoff.
Handoff, Dylan O'Connor.
Dylan O'Connor finds himself stacked up. Not a lot of running room over in that on the near side of the field here. Need to have those blocks, even against a relatively weak tackling Cougar team here. You need to clear the field out for that runner.
Well, the Cougars certainly have not taken themselves out of this game. They're making it a game here. The longer a team like this stays in the game, the stronger they get.
Yeah. Oh, a direct snap.
Outside, has a blocker. To move. Very close to a touchdown.
He gets pushed out right at the pylon. They're not signaling touchdowns. It's going to be a
first and goal. Well, now, was that a direct snap to him, Dick?
It looked like it.
Down that far into the field.
It looked like it went right to him. He was back there, and the ball went right to him. So there was no handoff by Brian to pass on that.
Pass, quarterback sneak.
Quarterback sneak, the pass.
I don't think he made it. He got stacked up. Cougars did an excellent job of clogging up the middle that time.
Yeah, something that the Wheels don't do very often, putting the quarterback right over the center there, but the pass did it there, and it looked like he's just going to get himself into the end zone, but he doesn't, and I wouldn't be surprised to come back with the same play.
Cougars a well-scouted team, I think, Dennis, Dick, because they a couple of big plays on defense. They clearly knew it. They clearly smoked out the play while it was developing. Again, a high snap to the pass, and he's going to lose yardage on this.
See, that's the problem about not going over the center. If you go over the center, you fall forward, you don't lose 3 yards. Now, you bring up a third, and I don't want to call it long, but it brings up, they're yelling fourth down over here again.
No, they changed it. They got a first down on
at the one. Yeah. I'm not agreeing with him this time, John. But he got that call in last time. He figured he'd get it in again.
Whaler offensive line not stopping Cougar defensive line from coming in, and the linebackers are coming through that line of scrimmage and getting into the backfield like they did that time on the pass. And that's a you don't want that to happen.
No. All right, we have a timeout on the field. As the Cougar coach down there is arguing it should be fourth down. I don't think he's going to win this argument.
Pudley says there's nothing better than wings, a beverage, and football at Fairgrounds Restaurant and Pudley's Pub, Nantucket's favorite sports bar with 15 HD screens to catch all your favorite action. Come on by to 27 Fairgrounds or give a call 228-4095. And don't forget, make your reservations early for the Thanksgiving feast at Fairgrounds Restaurant.
It's fourth down.
Now they spoke over the commercial.
Now
I have to repeat that when we're on the air. It seems like they might be right now.
They might be right. Oh, I thought you were talking about the commercial. That might be right too.
No, I didn't hear the commercial because you don't have the guy reading the commercial standing in any place I can see him. So we're going to find out. They're going to sort this one out. They're going to keep it third down.
We use a tap system from now on. When I go like this,
good. I'll feel like a linebacker. All right, it is going to be third down.
Dylan O'Connor on the carry.
O'Connor gets into the end zone. Touchdown. Nice block over that far side.
That saves a lot of argument, so that he got in that time.
I gotta say, Ed, because my favorite guys are always the guys that do the blocking. And Cooper Voigt, number 58, nice block over on that side for the touchdown.
So kudos to Cooper, and now we have an extra point coming up.
Joe Ropacki CPA, small firm, big difference, helping self-employed people on Nantucket with their taxes for over 15 years. Call 228-9090.
Kick is up. And it's no good.
Kick is no good there, so.
12 left in the second quarter. They're scoring Nantucket Whalers 13.
So O'Connor runs it in, 3 yards out.
If the Cougars can get their offense going a little bit, that could be interesting. That missed extra point there.
So with teams going back up to the sidelines, 8:12 to go here in the first half. Nantucket's enjoying a 13-0 lead.
Go Whalers from Santos Rubbish Removal. We clean up the island. The Enquirer and Mirror, Nantucket's paper since 1821. Visit act.net to keep up to date with all your favorite Whaler teams and players. Island Lumber at 1 Pulpus Road. Rain or shine, Island Lumber is always on time.
So looking ahead to the final game of the year, and as usual, the final game of the year, the Island Cup game. You mentioned the Island Cup rivalry, the book. Jim Sullivan up there signing copies and selling it, but a lot of people will be heading over to Vineyard next week for the big game.
Coach Bo Almodovar told me he was over there today doing some scouting.
Checking out.
He must have had an afternoon game because I noticed he's back for this game.
Oh!
A nice haul up the sideline. Finally gets pushed out of bounds at the 48, Whaler 48-yard line. A nice run back by the Cougars.
Yeah, if Nantucket did not have a safety valve back there hanging around, he would have taken it down the sidelines, John, because he was really moving.
South sectional championship game tomorrow versus Dover Sherburne High School. Game time is 2:30 p.m. at Braintree High School.
They're talking about the soccer game tomorrow.
2:30 at Braintree High. If you're watching this game on TV, then I guess you already know who won.
Well, no, we might get this on tonight. We might just run back to the studio and fire it up. Remember, you can watch this game and all the other games. We did a couple of soccer games this week on the internet. Go to genotv.com and you can see this game, all the fall games, all the other football games we did. We did boys soccer, girls soccer, and field hockey. Now we have a timeout on the field with 8:05 to go here in the first half.
Furry Friends of Nantucket, we care for your furry friends with passion. Pet City and Care at 332-9198. And a special thank you to Furry Friends for taking care of our furry friend Bertha while Gino is away.
Yeah, Gino's over in China, I believe, for the month, and he left Bertha here. Imagine going to China and leaving your dog.
Gino just left Bertha in his living room, and we'd just go by and throw a steak in the window every day.
If you have an extra steak, you can do that. Bertha will not.
A big cat box is Bertha to go in.
Bertha will not be upset if that happens, and so if you just have an extra steak hanging around that you're not going to use, just do that.
Bertha looks like she has a bigger appetite than I do.
She'll be well appreciative of that.
First and 10 Cougars.
As you throw it, make sure you take your hand off it quickly because you don't want to lose any fingers.
Little screen pass. It wasn't going to develop too much anyways.
Second and 10.
It was almost.
Whalers had that smoked out pretty well.
Almost a lateral there, right down the line of scrimmage. But the ball goes out of bounds, so Old Colony is going to hang on to it. Nantucket's playing. Look at everybody up on the line of scrimmage, John. Only 2 deep backs.
Nice run. Shakes off a tackle to that far side. Got a first down. Now the Cougar offense showing signs of life. That big running back over there. He's been.
Cougar hasn't had a drive yet today. They got a drive going here. Could make it interesting here.
I think that's the same kid that ran the kickoff back. They're gonna go to him again, right up the middle. Finds a hole right up the middle. Gets another first down. Hunter Gray finally brings him down, but that was right up into the heart of the Whaler front four. Ian Smith, the nose tackle, 61, getting a little work. Again, rolling out, throwing. Slipped the tackle. It's not going to be a first down, I don't think. Be pretty close to it. Yeah, I think it is. Another first down.
Cougars using a little bit of hurry-up offense of their own here, and Nantucket not reacting as quick as they should. They're coming right up on the ball, giving Nantucket a little taste of their own offense.
Looking to throw, no pressure.
Oh, picked off.
Picked off. Dylan O'Connor. This is going to be a touchdown. He's at midfield. Nobody close. Starts to motor it in, and it's going to be a touchdown, Whalers. Cougars were putting on a nice little run, but Dylan O'Connor saw that one coming and made a move on the ball, and it was just a foot race.
Yeah, Dylan O'Connor just took that out of a crowd. I'm trying to see where they had the ball. Ball was on about the 35, so we're going to call that about a 65-yard interception return here. And as you say, Dylan just read that perfectly and took it all the way down. And that kills, not only kills the drive, John, but just almost, you hate to say it, ices the game. But Nantucket has a 19-0 lead here. We still have 7 minutes to go in the first half.
Well, if you're the Cougars, you say the same thing. We still have 7 minutes to go in the first half. That was a nice drive, and it was. It sort of breaks your heart if you're the Cougars. But terrific play by O'Connor. Boy, he saw that one before it left the quarterback's hand. This one's going to be good.
And good, but there is a flag on the play.
Flag on the play. We'll see what it is.
Probably be on the kickoff, no matter which team. Oh, if it's no matter which team it's against, they usually put it on the kickoff.
Penalties offsides against the Cougars.
So Nantucket will take the 5 yards on the kickoff. So as both teams head back up the field, Nantucket's enjoying a 20-0 lead.
Harbor Fuel Oil Corporation, with over 35 years of service, available 24 hours a day at 228-2411. Don't forget to ask about their senior prices. That's 228-2411. Congan and Coleman Insurance Agency, located at 57 Main Street, helping Nantucket with all of its insurance needs since 1931. Richard, James, and William Congdon are ready and waiting for you, specializing in personal and commercial lines of insurance. Congdon and Coleman Insurance. Call 228-0344.
Is that on Wisconsin they're playing, Dick?
That's it.
Any idea why they would pick that classic Midwestern?
Well, it's really not on Wisconsin. On Wisconsin took it from somebody else, you know.
Who did they take it from?
Some guy.
You make that accusation, Dick. Who did they take it from? It was in a Broadway play.
I'm not sure, but back in the 1850s, some guy wrote this little hotsy totsy tune, and
for the radio.
Wisconsin.
They didn't have radio.
Wisconsin liked it, so they took it as their song, and all of a sudden Nantucket likes it.
I think Dave Wilkerson, who was a famous Nantucket quarterback, also was in the music department, wrote that in 1927.
I'm going to go with my version instead of your version for sure. But if you're heading over to the Island Cup game next week, get your tickets, $25 round trip on the boat. And I know they did have some car reservations left. Jane Hardy was selling them, but I'm pretty sure they might be sold out. But we'll give her a number out here in a few minutes in case there is one or two left at this late moment. But usually the car reservations go very quickly for the trip over to the Vineyard for the Island Cup game.
Always a fun afternoon. One of my favorite things of the year. Big hole up the middle. Keith Lewis on the tackle. Nice hard tackle, but not until Cougars get to midfield, and another big hole right up the middle of the Whaler defensive line.
That running back is a little guy, but if you're that little, John, you don't run into the guy trying to tackle. You gotta sort of make a believe you're gonna fake and go around him.
I used to have a dog like that. Little dog would go right up to the big dogs and want to fight. You know, they say it's not the size of the dog in the fight; it's the size of the fight in the dog.
Okay, we have an injured.
Somebody down on the field, a Whaler, I think.
Yeah. Both teams are down on one knee there as the training staff is out checking the injury.
Nantucket Boosters Club, give a call to Jane Hardy, 228-9656. See if you can still grab a reservation to head over to the Island Cup game. Nantucket Boosters Club meets every Tuesday night at 7 o'clock in CPS Room 20, and they are always looking for new hands, helping out our boys and girls in the blue and white. Nantucket Boosters Club.
All right,
Thank you, Jules, for getting that number out for us.
Zachary Von Campen.
Zach is up walking, though, John, so that's
good,
a good
walking
sign.
off the field with no help. So that looks good.
Jules mentioned the Booster Club. Booster Club's been here all day. I come by around 11:30-ish and watched first period at Boys Club game. The Booster Club Shack was already open. Then I come by later in the afternoon and watch some of the JV game. And the Booster Club provides food to all the visiting teams, including the Cougars, after this game.
I was at the Chicken Box all day, and I had ESPN on, but he didn't have the JV game on.
They didn't have the JV game. We'll get that special feed in there. If you want to watch a JV game next week, you can check it out on Geno TV 99.
Yeah, I'll take a laptop to the Chicken Box. Direct snap, nice pass over the middle. Ooh,
Knocked it,
the
broke it up.
broke that one.
Broken up by the official.
That's a tough one.
But sometimes I get down on these officials. But that was a good play by the official. He broke it up.
Well, you can see that one coming over the middle, stayed right in the receiver's path.
Well, when we give our 3 stars of the game at the end, we might have to consider that official there for breaking up the pass. It's going to be 3rd and 9. I'm not so sure the Cougars will be thinking about punting the ball here. Already trailing 20-0, but we'll see what happens on this 3rd and 9 play.
Quarterback keeper.
And now I feel confident they'll go for it. Cooper Voigt in on the tackle there.
Brings up 4th down.
Going to be 4th and about 4.
5 to go.
I don't think they're going to be punting the ball here. Trailing and with the ball across the
And they're running well against the Whalers, and they're might as well give it a shot. Give it a shot. I don't blame them. 2 running backs, quarterback in a shotgun.
Oh, offside.
They're going to get it without doing anything. Long count. It looks like the Whalers went offside from here.
So they might have to measure this here because it looks like it's
pretty close. They're going to give them a first down
without measuring. So Nantucket makes it easy for the Cougars, and that'll put the ball on the 40. And this is where they were a few minutes ago, and they tried that out pass that Dylan O'Connor took back 65 yards.
They were way further down the field. They were inside the 20.
Well, I had it as a 65-yarder, John.
No, you didn't give Dylan enough credit then, because I think he intercepted it at the 20.
So John's going to change it to an 80-yarder, Dylan.
There you go. Rack him up for the kid. Pitch. I'm not sold on these little pitch forward, these little shuffle pass plays. There's a reason you don't see him in the pros, I think. And he pitched that right in, and the kid was standing right in front of Terrell Correa, so he didn't go anywhere.
You do it in the pros, and you could lose limbs.
Yeah, I think so. All right, wow, deep little screen pass setting up here. Oh, he had some running room too. That was right in his hands. That quarterback went way deep to set that screen up. Did a nice job doing it, and just couldn't hold on to the ball.
I'll tell you, the Cougars do have a pretty good playbook here on offense. They're just making a lot of mistakes, and that there was just an out-and-out drop, and he had lots of room to pick up the first down there. So they are calling some good plays. They're just not executing. Again, they're in 4-down territory here. Working a 3rd and 5.
Oh, almost another interception. Little slant over the middle. And Dylan Perry got his hands on it. Almost had another pick. It's going to be 4th and 6.
Well, the quarterback had a predetermined set of mind that he was going to throw the ball where he did, no matter who was in.
Yeah.
When he looked up and saw all the traffic there, all the bodies there, he should have
thrown it to the tuba player, as they say.
Throw it out of bounds or Go up the middle and see if you can pick up a yard or two.
Time out on the field.
So the Cougars were trying to avoid the delay of game penalty, so they call a timeout on the field with 5:03 to go in the first half.
Island Pharmacy at 122 Pleasant Street. Call ahead 228-6416 and they'll have your prescription refills waiting for you. That's Island Pharmacy. Nantucket Airlines. After 20 years, we're not going anywhere except Hyannis. Call 800-635-8787 or visit nantucketairlines.com.
Don't forget about the pink tent.
Now you mentioned the chicken box, John. I haven't been there in years, but I heard the Boost Club is going to try to do a fundraiser this spring, and Rocky Fox has offered the chicken box as the venue.
Well,
so
yeah, I got to tell you that Rocky Fox has done such a terrific job making that place part of the community. There's a lot of fun. There's a fundraiser there tonight, I believe, for the hurricane victims down in New York.
So if that comes off in the spring, then you're going to have to show me around the chicken box. Show me where to sit.
It's a new family-friendly chicken box. Oh, another one that was right in his hands.
It was right in his hand, but he looked like he was knocking it down.
Looked like he reached back a little bit.
He's supposed to catch. He's
His
supposed to
hands
catch
weren't as
the
big as he
ball.
thought.
He's supposed to catch the ball. He reached back and sort of knocked it down. Not what you want to do if you're the receiver.
They're going to turn it over on downs to the Whalers.
So Nantucket has plenty of time here. 4:58 to go. Getting the ball in good field position. Cougars got to play some defense now if they don't want to let this game get way out of hand.
Handoff number 3, Keith Lewis.
All the way to the side till Lewis gets another chance to run it. He can't turn the corner.
Keith Lewis, though, is being shown a lot in this offense tonight. As I said, we haven't called his name in a couple of weeks here.
I
So
thought his best moment was that tackle over the middle.
it's good to see him.
A legitimate tackle.
Good to see him back in action, though, here. But as you say, the
East-West between.
The East-West run, though, only picks them up a
it's
yard.
tough to turn that corner if you don't see an opening, as you run into the corner. Again, Lewis in motion. Going to drop back. Got some pressure on him. Looking to throw. Get Terrell Correa. Nice catch. Nice throw. And it's going to be 1st and 10 at the 40. That was a lot of pressure on the pass in the backfield as he rolled. And a nice throw, and Correa reached up nicely and took it. Very nice play
That was
all
a
around.
very well executed play. Quarterback to end. And he laid it out there, and Terrell Correa went and got it. Big gain for the Whalers.
Lewis in motion. Lewis gets the ball again. Looking turn to the outside. He's got some nice blocks around the corner. Makes a nice juke. And he's going to get a 1st down. Nice little run there by Lewis. Got a nice block on the corner.
And no flags come out. The O'Connell and the scout coach up here is yelling for a hold, but nobody's listened to him. And Nantucket stops the clock with Lewis getting out of bounds. .359, plenty of time. O'Connor's in the game. O'Connor's looking for the hat trick. He's already got 2, one on a run, one on the interception. He's back in at the slot receiver.
Ball goes to Coleman, little delay handoff. Coleman finds some runner room up the middle, and he's tripped up. Nice tackle at about the 15. A nice little delayed handoff, and Coleman found a nice hole up that side and put his head down and got about 9 yards on the play.
Clock has stopped as they're trying to figure out if it's a 1st down or not. The clock should not be stopped. I don't understand.
1st and 10, Nantucket.
Up was 1st down, 1st and 10 Nantucket on the 27-yard line. Actually, that's wrong too. It's on about the 14-yard line. That's what I get for looking at the clock. Whoa, this one's going to go nowhere, and they're going to lose most of the yardage they made up on that play.
Flag on the play.
And a flag comes out. Looks like a holding call in Nantucket. If it is, O'Connell, he might refuse it here.
Oh, of course you decline it.
Let's see what the call is. If it's against O'Connell,
Hold on the Whalers, and they'll decline that.
yeah, they're going to decline that.
Nice rush right up the inside by the Cougars, and they dropped the pass for a loss of about 10. Let's say 10.
Penalty is declined.
So it's going to be second and about 20. So it's by declining the penalty, you save the down and you get the same yardage. So Oconee makes out well on that.
30. So that was the loss of. That was a loss of about 15. Low snap, the pass dropping straight back. Again, a lot of pressure. Little screen pass out to Coleman, and he has some room. He gets back to the original line of scrimmage before he's tripped up. That pass, that little screen pass developed nice, Dick.
That was a good play there. He picks up the chunk of the yardage that he lost on the previous play, as you said. And that's going to bring up about a 3rd and 9. But again, Nantucket's in 4-down territories. Unless they want to try a field goal. I haven't seen them try a field goal all year. It wouldn't be a bad idea just to practice it. You know, you
practice one. Never
going against the Vineyard next week, and you come down to a possible field goal. Might be a nice time to practice. Let's see what they make on this 3rd and 9 here.
Dylan O'Connor, handoff, looking to get to the outside. Gets a nice block by Lewis. Gets a first down and down to about the 2.
So that time the sweep right. A lot of blockers out there.
Yeah.
Dylan followed them nicely, waited and broke it up the field. Picks up the 9+ yards that he needed. And Nantucket's going to be setting up here on a 1st down. I can't see the marker, John. Are they inside the 10 or are they still outside it?
Inside the 5. First and goal from the 4th.
We thank buddy Bill over there from the radio telling us the ball is on the 4-yard line.
We just repeat everything he says over here anyway, so thanks, Bill, for everything.
22, Hunter Gray.
Hunter Gray, a little inside handoff. And he doesn't get it. It's going to be 2nd and short. He gets a couple, maybe 2.
Bill signaling a 2 over there. So Bill is now working with us. On Geno TV 99.
Work, so he's helping us out.
We shouldn't say that. Geno will get rid of one of us and just use one of us and Bill.
Oh, jeez, I'll never be able to make up the big money. Oh, bad snap from center. The pass falls on it, and it's going to be 3rd down. Now, here's where it comes in, where you might say, if we don't get anywhere, maybe try a little field goal.
I would definitely try a field goal. Now Bill is signaling it's on the 9-yard line. Thank you, Bill. He likes his name being called. Now he's going to give us the
we should
yardage.
If he tells us some more good stuff, maybe we'll say the station name. Maybe we'll give the call letters out.
All right.
All right, the pass looking to the end zone. Looking, Kansas City is going to keep it himself. Makes a nice move. Coming back to this side of the field.
He gets popped.
Dropped.
He gets popped. So it's going to bring up a 4th down.
Line. So he's not going to. It's going to be 4th and goal from the 5. He was dropped. Went to keep it. Couldn't find anybody.
I think they're going to go for the field goal here, John. So we got our wish.
Dick, from your lips to Billy's ears.
Do you think Billy's listening along with Bill? Bill and Billy is listening, huh? We gotta feed in everywhere. Let's see if we can get a feed into the Boost Club Shack. So you have to deliver burgers up here at halftime.
Linguiça, Dick. Come on. Not burgers.
I'm a burger guy.
Okay, here we go. From the far hash marks. Snap down, hold, and it is
no good.
No good. That would have been a 25-yarder, but it goes right. So Oconee will take over here
long
with
enough. It just went to the right.
24 seconds to go here in the 1st half.
But a nice idea to say you practiced one.
Cowboys Meat Market, Nantucket's only full-service butcher shop, offering great lunch specials, organic and all-natural meats, ground fresh every day, beer and wine, and great prepared foods. Stop by 7 Bayberry Court or give a call 228-8776. Matica Marine, Yamaha Sales and Service, and Winter Boat Storage, proud sponsor of Whaler Sports. Call 228-1163.
Oconee's got a chance for a couple of plays here, John. 24 seconds to go in the half.
All right. They did come out, little draw to the left side. Boy, they trapped Terrell Correa in there good and got pretty close to a 1st down.
Gain of 5 on the play.
20-second timeout on the field.
We have a timeout on the field.
I'm not sure who called that. I don't know if Nantucket called it for the defensive side of the ball, hoping to get the ball back, or Colony called it. Anyways, we have a timeout, so we are going to get another play in 16 seconds to go in the half.
Get that 50-50 raffle when you go over to Booster Shack.
9 at 9 every Friday and Saturday night at the Sea Grill. The entire bar menu for only $9. 45 Sparks Avenue, or give a call 325-5700 Sea Grill.
Oh, almost another interception by Dylan O'Connor.
Yeah, he was throwing that one right in the area that Dylan was.
And number 40 the receiver didn't even look back, so it was miscommunication. He was just running.
You know, a good quarterback with a pump fake, and they had that route going. Pump fakes, Dylan freezes. The guy could have been open in the middle of the field, but that wasn't the play. Third and 6. Well, if they don't make 6 here, you might see Nantucket use another timeout. At least make them punt before halftime. 12 seconds to go in the half.
Up the middle, stopped. Valentino Coleman.
See if you get the quick timeout. And they're going to let the clock run out. So we have played one half here at Vito Capizzo Stadium. It's your Nantucket Whalers 20, the Old Colony Cougars 0.